I am Elmer Navarro Manuel. Coronavirus case.
I am San Locos.
Duterte, dadalo.
Jose Sanchez.
Good morning, I am Vernon Velasco.
Only government authorized to
Magandang hapon. Ako si Pauline Soko. Ospital naghahanda para sa COVID. Ako si Luis Lisan at ito ang Tribune. Si Ramsey may mensahe kay Andrew.
Ako si Jomel Garner. At ito,
Pagsali sa face-to-face Duterte to fund ng COVID cases, tumalo sa 7.
Missed the chance to acquire 10.
Luis Lisan.
si Jomel Garner.
Jose Sanchez.
Vernon Velasco.
Ako si Pauline Soko. San Locos.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel, and this is Tribune News on 2.
For today's headlines, Duterte to US, no vaccine, no VFA. Government to give shots to Reds and ASG. CPP-NPA, terror groups' finances frozen. Gregorios laid to rest. Senators urge government to procure safe and cost-effective jabs. EU begins vaccinations. Fangirl bags 9 awards in MMFF Gabi ng Parangal. Twin LPAs trigger rains and thunderstorms. Good morning, I'm Sunday Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Monday, December 28, and now the news. President Rodrigo Duterte warned the United States that he will scrap the Visiting Forces Agreement if Washington fails to immediately deliver at least 20 million vaccine vials to the Philippines. Duterte issued the threat on Saturday night during his meeting with the IATF in Malacanang after the Philippines reportedly failed to secure a deal with US-based Pfizer on the delivery of 10 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines by January. In early February, the Philippines formally notified the US about its decision to revoke the VFA, a military pact inked in 1988 which allows American soldiers participating in joint military drills to go to Manila sans passport and visa. Duterte scrapped the deal following the U.S. visa cancellation of his trusted ally, Senator Bato de la Rosa, as well as the criticisms of some American senators against his brutal drug war. The VFA was supposed to be abrogated 180 days after a formal notice of termination. Duterte, however, suspended it in June and in November that put the deal in effect until August 2021. Meantime, vaccines against the coronavirus disease will be made available even for the communist rebels and terrorist groups, according to President Rodrigo Duterte. The chief executive, in his televised meeting with the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, said that the government will not deny the Reds and extremists the chance to be inoculated in the name of humanity. Duterte has instructed members of the New People's Army and the Abu Sayyaf group to go to military camps to be vaccinated. Food and Drug Administrator Eric Domingo said doctors and nurses cannot refuse to give the vaccine to NPA rebels should they go to state-run health centers. The government is eyeing to inoculate around 24.7 million Filipinos in the first part of the vaccination program. The Anti-Money Laundering Council has ordered the freezing of accounts of the Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army, and other terrorist groups. Department of Justice Secretary Minardo Guevara said the freeze order has been approved by the AMLC last December 23. This means that the AMLC can conduct actions against the group's bank accounts at any time after due designation from the Anti-Terrorism Council. The ATC has issued a resolution on December 9 designating the CPP and NPA as terrorist organizations. While the ATC is mandated to designate individuals or groups as terrorists, following the guidelines set by the United Nations Security Council, only the Court of Appeals can order their prescription. Tribune News will be back after these reminders.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
The remains of the slain mother and son, Sonia and Frank Anthony Gregorio, were laid to rest on Sunday, a week after their brutal killing at the hands of Police Senior Staff Sergeant Jonel Nuezga in Paniqui, Tarlac. Sonia's husband, Florentino, led the burial rites as he called for justice for their deaths. Nuezga was caught on a video shooting the victims at point-blank range during a heated altercation when the cop tried to arrest Frank for allegedly firing a boga or an improvised toy cannon. Meanwhile, Police Regional Office 3 Director Police Brigadier General Valeriano de Leon said Nuezga will have to be moved out of the Paniqui Police Station detention facility to speed up the progress of the case. He said Nuezga may be transferred to the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Center in Tarlac. The police official said they are awaiting the commitment order for Nuezga from the Tarlac Regional Trial Court, Branch 67. Senators on Sunday urged Malacanang to choose the best COVID-19 vaccine that has high efficacy, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness. Senate Majority Leader Juan Miguel Zubiri asked the authorities to choose the best one as the government is set to procure China's Sinovac, which was recently reported to have only a 50% efficacy rate compared to other vaccines manufactured by several countries. Zubiri, who himself contracted the virus, reiterated that picking one that only yielded 50% potency will be a waste of resources. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian likewise expressed opposition to plans to procure the Chinese-made vaccine, saying that the Filipinos should get the best vaccine available in the market. The Senate is set to hold a committee on the whole hearing in January to inquire about the government's plan in its mass inoculation program. In world news, European Union countries on Sunday embarked on a vaccination campaign to defeat the nightmare of COVID-19. The approval and rollout of vaccines have boosted the hopes that 2021 could bring a respite from the pandemic, which has killed more than 1.7 million people since emerging in China late last year and caused at least 80 million confirmed cases. The first jabs were handed out to hard-hit countries Italy, Spain, and France, as well as to Hungary and Slovakia. Vaccination campaigns have also begun in China, Russia, Britain, Canada, the United States, Switzerland, Serbia, Singapore, and Saudi Arabia. But polls have shown that many Europeans are unwilling to take the vaccine, which could impede its effectiveness in beating the virus, while it will take months for large chunks of the population to be immunized. A mutated strain spreading in Britain is on average 56% more contagious than its original version. Scientists have warned in a study that urging a fast vaccine rollout to help prevent more deaths. We will be back. Stay with us.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can you get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets na pink yung sofa, tapos slides, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget my...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang, okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... cancel ko sa Lipa. Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami
Call
mag-deliver.
to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Call na rin kayo.
Call to deliver.
Director Antoinette Hadawni's movie Fangirl bagged 9 awards including Best Picture on Sunday in the virtual 2020 Metro Manila Film Festival Gabi ng Parangal. Paula Avellino was named Best Actor Award, while Charlie Dizon pocketed Best Actress in the 46th edition of the annual awards night that was held virtually for the first time due to COVID-19 pandemic. Dizon's portrayal of a fangirl in the dark fantasy movie obsessing over a celebrity played by Avellino. Hadawni won Best Director and Best Screenplay, while the flick also took home Best Editing, Best Cinematography, and Best Sound. Fangirl placed third in the Best Virtual Float category. All 10 official entries can be screened through video streaming platforms Upstream and G Movies. The MMFF runs from December 25 till January 7, 2021. At 3 a.m. today, a low-pressure area was estimated based on all available data at 90 kilometers east of Baler, Aurora, while another LPA was detected 235 kilometers northwest of Puerto Princesa City in Palawan. The tail end of a frontal system continues to affect extreme northern Luzon. The public is warned to remain vigilant for possible flooding and landslides. Cloudy skies with scattered rains and widespread thunderstorms will be experienced in Cagayan Valley and Aurora, caused by the tail end of the frontal system. Palawan, Quezon, and the rest of northern Luzon will experience scattered rain showers brought by the trough of LPA. The easterlies will bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms to Bicol region, Eastern Visayas, Central Visayas, Caraga, and Davao region. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tercito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Araneta Center. Again, this is Andy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Cube. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
Manong Joe po,
At Ate Maita,
may good news uli ang Meralco. Muling bumaba ang overall electricity rates. 4 centavos per kilowatt hour ang decrease natin ngayong buwan. Isa ito sa pinakamababang rate natin ngayong taon. Dahil to sa pagsisikap ng Meralco na mapababa ang singil sa kuryente.
at good news pa, mas madali na ang pagbabayad ng monthly Meralco bills. Dati, kailangan pang gumamit ng reference numbers na mahaba at mabago-bago buwan-buwan. At kapag nag-expire, kailangan mag-request ng kapalit.
Now you can say goodbye to your ATM and Meralco reference numbers. Customer account number o CAN na lang ang tatandaan. Maikli, walang expiry, at pwede sa lahat ng payment partners.
Ang dali! Simula pa lang ito ng mga pagbabago mula sa Meralco.
Isang maliwanag na Pasko sa inyong lahat.
Click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.